Y'all, hey, what's up? What's up? This is your girl, the dog. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted. I hope y'all wish Till a happy birthday on today. She's going to put out some pictures of just a little small gathering that I made some food and stuff. So she'll put that out. Y'all know I'm coming on here to talk about the diddler. You know, when you think that you don't heard everything, you really haven't. It's really more to hear. And people are judging Cassie. They really are. They're judging her. But maybe some of these people have never been in an abusive, controlling relationship. Maybe these people have had nothing to ever happen to them. And be thankful for that. But when you are in a situation, how it appears that she was in a situation, you're basically have been trained, and your mindset is at a place where you'll say almost anything to your manipulator. I'm sure it became times the things that she said backwards and forth with text was just words. The way she talked about the sores, the UTIs. That woman is in some type of counseling. In my opinion, he's a monster. And the only thing that they're doing, the DA, they setting it up. See, because they had to have the most critical person who knew everything, which was Cassie. And they setting it up for him. And they're setting it up for the other people to come forth. I know y'all saying, oh, ain't nothing been brought out. It's just domestic violence, prostitution. That's illegal. But you're going to find out other stuff. See, they're setting it up so you can understand it a little bit better. And they're just going to have to set it up with her. But if you know it, they're not pushing her too much. This is a woman that's almost ready to give birth. These things happen to her. I think Diddy was like 17, 18 years older than her. He manipulated her. He had pictures and videos of her doing things during this freak off. And she was humiliated. She did not want her friends, her family, especially her families. She didn't want them to find out about that. But if you listen to the testimony, she said this became her job. See, she looked at it as a job. You know, they keep saying that she did that $20 million lawsuit because she needed money. Well, evidently she dated somebody that was 10 years older than her who had money. Everything ain't about money. I think the last time when they was breaking up or whatever, she said, I don't know if they had to go back to his place or whatever, and he RAP'd her and got up like he hadn't done nothing and walked out the door. He is the monster, and I hope these jurors see it for what it is. But we have plenty more testimonies that has to come out. There's a lot of people they're going to call to that stand, and it seems like the defense is scrambling. When you basically, allegedly, in my opinion, when you're defending a psychopath, in my opinion, a narcissist, a monster, and all the above, they will get you to the point where you're saying you're sorry to them. And they did every damn thing to you. Yeah. And people's like, she should have left. She could have left. No, she couldn't have. When she tried to leave, remember when he went to that hotel in the lobby, he ran down like a monster? This woman was already dealing with opiates addiction and trying to overcome it, was in counseling. He fed her more drugs. Let me tell y'all, I've heard so many people say they had to get on drugs to basically overcome or deal with whatever they was dealing with. They had to get on drugs. And when you have to get on drugs to deal with somebody, that's major. He did this stuff. I'm sorry. At the people who liked him and all that stuff, that's fine. But he wouldn't want nobody to treat his daughters like they was a piece of ish. Because that's how he treated her. And I'm sure Kim Porter and the rest of them. This girl, because that's what she is. He groomed her the way she wants. She had been wanting to get out the freak offs. She wanted him to love her. Why? It's beyond me. But she did. And the only thing he treated her like she was yesterday's trash. And everybody wonder why these women can't gain no weight now if you're on all them drugs. You're so drugged out. You gotta take IV drops to get your body rehydrated to do it all over again. It didn't matter if the menstruation was on and blood was everywhere. You still wanted her to do it. You want these men to do all they whatever off in her mouth with swords and stuff. Coming on her and she rubbing it on you. What kind of sickness? It is. He's sick. And one thing I like about this judge trying to get this young lady off of there. She's pregnant. She broke down, asked for a break. They gave it to her. Because just think about bringing this stuff back up that you thought had died. And it's back. It's back. And you thought it was gone. And you got to just look at this monster. And of course, the defense, that's what he's paying them for. They ain't even got to believe it. But he's a monster. I'm so tired of y'all telling me that he reading the Bible. Hell, the devil read the Bible. And a lot of devils still reading it. You have to look and think about the psychological things that it did to her. Even though her husband's there, and I'm sure he's there for her, he got to feel some way himself. They even talked about she tried to get away, and a bodyguard took her back. She tried to get away, and a bodyguard caught her and took her back to her abuser. And people say people don't want his daughters in the courtroom. Why? It's the truth. It happened. Ain't nobody denying it. Why not let them hear what a monster you are? Why not let them hear that you treat women like ish? Why not? Why are we hiding it? I don't get it. Why would you hide it? You wouldn't. Let them know what a monster you really are. They're going to find out anyway. They already done heard that you treated their mama like ish. And all of these women allow it. That's the devastating part. Now, I didn't say after he had conditioned them. Why would you want to come? Everybody says fame and fortune. That's why they came to him. But he's not God. You have to be careful what you wish for. You have to be careful who you wish for. And you definitely got to be careful wanting to be in somebody else's spot. A lot of testimony came out. It did. I wrote a lot of it down. I don't have it. I just came to I had to say something. And I could imagine Cassie still in counseling. I can imagine that. Y'all, this is your girl, The Knowing. Seeing it all knowing right here on YouTube and The Knowing on Facebook. It takes nothing to subscribe to my channel. It's free. Subscribe. See the reactions. Get it from me, how I see it through my lenses. Y'all, you just have to be careful who we connect with as women. We can't connect with nobody because we want to become famous. Because you may never become famous. You can't connect with somebody because you think that this man is so powerful. He went from a mansion to a jail cell, where he may in fact serve the rest of his life. And as he should, if any of these things is true. See, there's more going to come out. What about all those articles where we heard that they was bringing busloads of women and dropping them off there, like trafficking them? Why do you think that they got, Homeland Security got so many RICO charges on him? Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. And try not to judge Cassie too hard. I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye.